I don't think people understand how much absolute bullshit, lying, scammy, grifting shit there is on social media. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the Build podcast. Beyond the Build podcast. Let's get it. I think this is episode number 8. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it because lately I've been seeing, and I see this all the time, but for some reason I've been on social media quite a bit lately. I think I'm trying to get my social media game up, which I hate social media. I'm trying to get it to the point that I don't have to go on it and that I just have VAs posting for me, because I think it's important to get your personal brand out there. And I capital raise for our business, so it's very important. But I've been seeing a lot of bullshit out there, and I just want to touch on it, okay? Because I don't think people understand how much absolute bullshit, lying, scammy, grifting shit there is on social media. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. Basically, every time you scroll, right, it's like I'll be on social media, I'm just like scrolling, and then I just see people with Lambos watches. They start posting about their business, how great it's doing. They start posting about, I don't know, how great their life is, right? And then how they're making so much money, and they made 30K last month, or they made 40K in like a day, and they want to sell you the secret. They want to sell you a little course. They want to give you a mentorship program to show you how to do it because they did it. If it wasn't that easy, they wouldn't be selling you a fucking $900 course or like a $50 mentorship monthly fee or whatever, right? They would be working on their actual business if they were succeeding like that, and they would be strictly focusing on that. Because if I'm making 30 grand a month with my business, I'm going to double down on that shit, and I'm going to get it to 60 grand. I'm going to get it to 70 grand, 80 grand, and I'm just going to focus on my business, right? I'm not going to waste time and divert from my business to go sell courses and make money that way. The reason that they do it is because they're not making what they say on their actual business. Maybe they hit one thing, 1 month, hit like a certain amount, and they're like, damn, that was hard. Let me just sell courses on this. But they're selling you a course, a pipe dream of fast, easy business to make money. And that's their business. They're not running their actual business. If you look up any of these gurus' names and you can't find their actual business that they run, you can't find any actual like history behind the business. You can't find a web page. You can't find, like in real estate, you can't find like deals that they're actually closing. You can't look up on MLS or like search title and deed, which is all public, and see that their names are actually on these damn properties. They're bullshitting you. And I guarantee you, like I see it all the time, like 99% of people are just bullshitting, or they're selling you something that used to work for them and it's not working anymore. So now they're like, oh shit, let me just like teach people how to do what I used to do because the economy has changed and now it doesn't work. For example, like the BRRRR strategy. For all you in real estate, BRRRR strategy is not very good right now. Okay. You can't BRRRR everywhere. You literally can't. It's pretty dead. Okay. If you're in a popular city, if you're in an appreciating city, if you're in like a city where a ton of people are moving to, where their prices have all gone up, the economy is like, getting more expensive in that city, like BRRRR does not work. Okay. It just doesn't work. If you go to like a Midwest or like something that the properties are pretty standard and you could force the appreciation, like with the rehab and stuff, like it can still work there because the rents work with the purchase price of the property and you can still cash flow and burn and get out. But like you don't get like strong assets. You're buying like $100,000 homes and burning out of them once they're worth like 180,000. And then when the roof has to go, the HVAC has to go, a tenant comes in and screws the whole place up, all your cash flow is gone. And then all of a sudden you're like, ah, shit, the investment didn't work, right? The BRRRR strategy was very great during COVID, right? Because everything was appreciating. You could buy a box on the street and you could paint it red, and then all of a sudden it appreciated 75 grand, and then you can, I don't know, burn, take all your money out and then rent it. Cool. It worked, right? It worked. It doesn't work now. It just doesn't. And I don't give a shit who you talking to who's like, oh, you just got to find the right deal. I underwrite hundreds, 200, 300, 400 deals a month, and I can't find one that makes sense, that will get accepted. They'll obviously can make sense. They can make sense. There's always a price that it makes sense, but the seller isn't going to sell it for that. It's very rare to find that. Okay. So this goes to show just like there's no shortcuts to being successful in business. There's no shortcuts to creating a life that you want, right? You're not going to buy a course. There's no secret sauce. There's nothing that you're not doing that someone else is doing that is going to in one day make you as successful as them. There's literally nothing. All it is hard work. It is learning, and it is continuing to be disciplined and doing the stuff you have to do every single day and learning from your mistakes and getting better at it and making your business better from it, right? It's boring. It's boring. You have to do a lot of the same stuff all the time. You have to be consistent, resilient. You get punched in the face. You want to quit 1,000 times. You just got to keep going, okay? And eventually you will, if you keep winning every single day, right? If like you're doing the tasks you have to do every single day and they're important tasks and actually move your business forward and you keep on doing that, there is no way you can lose. But it takes a while, especially right now in this economy, especially if you're in real estate. I think for e-commerce businesses or things like that, you can, I don't know, have a little bit faster track towards it. It's a little bit more risky because you're putting, you're hoping that the consumer and that your business and everything, and you hit the trend on point, that you start, selling your product consistently and well. Real estate, obviously, like everybody needs a place to live. So like worst case is you might lose a little bit of money, but you can always get out of it. You're not going to lose everything. E-commerce, you can lose everything because your business could just go to zero. And yeah, I mean, just there's no shortcut to it. Okay. So I don't know. I had to go on a rant about that because I've been seeing a lot of that lately. And the reason I've been seeing a lot of it lately is because real estate is really, really hard right now. A lot of stuff doesn't work. A lot of rentals don't work, especially like, for example, in the Charlotte market that I'm in, rentals do not work. If you get high leverage rentals, if you buy it cash or if you buy it with a lot of money down, it can work, but you're not getting great returns. That's why everybody's switching to co-living. Everybody's trying to like stuff as many people in a house as they can, like a fucking clown car, to get as much cash flow as they can, which I don't like that. I'm not a big supporter of it, but I mean, if someone wants to do that, so be it. But that just sounds like a major headache to me. That's not investing. That's like creating like a room and board house where you have like 17 leases in one property, and then you got 17 people living together that who knows, they might have like issues with each other. It just sounds like a major headache to me. All right. And that's just my opinion. But that's why people are doing that. That's why people like trying like Airbnbs, which Airbnbs don't work unless you actually make it a really nice property that's different from other things. You can't just take a rental, a long-term rental, and throw it on Airbnb and hope that it is successful. No, it's like a hospitality type business. So you have to like make it memorable. You have to make it different. You have to make it cute, like something that someone looks at and they're like, oh, like it'd be really cool to like stay there because it's like can form memories. It's like vacation. If you're just putting a rental on there and it's just like a plain rental, like it's not going to work. But yeah, people are doing that because the rental game is not strong right now, at least in Charlotte. It really, I think nationally wise, most of the cities, it is not strong. There's some pockets. You can always find pockets where it works, right? Like I said, in like the Midwest, if you're buying a home for like $100,000 and you put like $20,000 into it, yeah, you can force appreciation like 180,000 and then refinance and rent it. But you're usually dealing with like absolutely shit renters, right? And you're dealing with shitty areas that don't appreciate. So as you hold the property for like 10 years, it appreciates like 20 grand, and then the roof is gone, the HVAC's gone, you got to replace the flooring, you got to repaint the place. Then all of a sudden that costs you like 30 grand, and then you're in the negative. And how much cash flow did you get over those 10 years? I don't know, but it's probably not worth it if you're asking me, right? So it just all comes down to say you have to, one, just fuck the gurus. All right. Stop looking on social media and stop believing all this bullshit that you see. Okay. The only people that should be able to create like mentorship programs or sell courses are the ones that have been doing it for like 5-10 years and like are successful and have a business and have like a brand, and you can look it up and you're like, holy shit, this person knows what they're doing. They've been around for a long time. They've been through ups and downs of whatever, right? Like even to myself, I would not go sell a course. I would not make courses. I would not, I don't even do like mentorship stuff right now because I just don't believe that I have been in the game long enough to morally do it. Right. I still have so much more to learn. And plus I don't have time. I'm focusing on my business. Right. I'm focusing on building my business. So like what, just think about it. Why are these other people that have been in the game for 3 years, 4 years, why are they all of a sudden selling courses and just posting Lambos and posting McLarens and posting like all this bullshit to try to sell you a course or a mentorship program? It's probably because their cash flow isn't as good as what they're saying and they have to make it up elsewhere. So they're using their track record of when it did work like 2 years and 3 years ago during COVID, when it was really easy to invest. You could buy anything and you would be successful. And they're using that as a track record to then sell you on a pipe dream during probably one of the harder or most difficult real estate economies right now. Okay. You have to think logically about it. Okay. Why is this person selling courses all of a sudden? Where did this person come from? What do they know that I don't know? They probably don't know anything that you don't know. They just know how to go in front of a camera on social media and sell you a get rich quick scheme, and they're grifting everybody because they can't make money from their own business. It's pretty fucking logical. Now, there is like a few percentage of people that have been in the game long, right? They've gone through the ups and downs, right? And maybe they might be doing something that's like a mentorship program, like courses or something like that. I'm not saying everybody is bad, right? There's some people that you can get value from, right? But I'm saying you don't have to. There's no get rich quick thing that they don't know. You can find everything out that they're going to tell you from reading a few books, okay? You literally can go on Amazon and just look up real estate books. There's some by Brandon Turner, which are great. Like How to Invest with Low and No Money Down is a great one. Like Long-Term Rental Investing is a great one. Fix and Flip Your Way to Financial Freedom by, I forget what his name is, but if you look that up, it's like a green book. That's a great one about fix and flipping. Short-term rental strategy. That's another one if you want to get into Airbnbs. Like you can just read those books and they're like $15. And if you just sat down and read them, you would literally get everything that the person that is going to sell you the courses or talk to you about or mentorship you about is going to just regurgitate to you, right? Now, I will say, if you want a mentorship, I don't think you should ever like really pay for a mentorship. I think it's bullshit. The only way that you should pay for a mentorship and pay is talk to someone that is living the life that you want to live, or they have the business that you want to live, or the trajectory that you want to be on, right? Go talk to them, go to a networking event. I'm sure they go there, text them, email them. They'll answer because if they should answer. Like most people that are in business and have someone that is hungry reaching out to them, they'll answer. I always answer, right? One of the best ways to just get mentorship or learn is, one, you're not going to give for free. So stop reaching out to people and be like, can you mentor me for free? Like, no, what? Like, I'm not, why would I, like, what are you doing? No. Okay. You could pay for it, which most of these people are just going to say no. People have asked me, can I pay you to mentor me? And I usually say no because I don't have time. I'm focusing on my business. Okay. There might be a time where I do, where I can like actually make an impact and I might find a way to help people that way, but not right now. Right. The best way, so I'm going all over the place here, but it's just so annoying. So the best way to get a good mentor, right, is to literally find someone that's doing what you want to do, reach out to them, ask them how you can help them. Stop asking them to help you. How can you help them? So for example, for me, like I'm scaling development, and say someone reaches out and they're like, how can I help you so I can hopefully learn the process. I just want to help you so you can help me. And I'm like, cool, that sounds pretty cool. Okay. I might send them like my land criteria of what I look for my new builds that I'm trying to scale, right? Now, if you have an opportunity that someone sends you that and actually gives you the time of day, like you could read up on it, you can go find those deals, you can start sending them to this person, and you're almost like working for them for free to get the mentor. And the second that you show that you're taking action and you actually want to learn this stuff and you're helping that individual that you want to learn from, I guarantee you they're going to unload all the information or education or whatever you need, whatever questions you have, once you start doing that. Okay. It's how I got into it. I started helping people and they taught me. I started helping people, find deals, and they taught me. I would bring people deals and learn about it. They would teach me. I would read a ton of books, obviously. I would podcasts, and I would just take action myself, right? Just taking action. But that's one of the best ways to do it. Stop paying these people for fucking mentorship. Stop paying these people for like a webinar class. So you can go sit on a webinar and watch them go through PowerPoint slides about deals that they did back in 2022, 2021 that do not work today, but they're just showing you the numbers of how it works. And they're probably fabricating those numbers. So they're not even the real numbers. They're making it look even better than it was to make you feel good that you're on a course and you're learning and, oh, this is possible. If they did it, I can do it. Blah, blah, blah. It's just all bullshit. Okay. You can learn everything from these courses, from these mentorships on Amazon by buying a book or through podcast. Or the best way is to find a mentor and start working, helping them, right? And then they will just start educating you. If you show that you are taking action to help them and you're ready to grow and build and take action and whatever, they will help you. Okay. And that's probably the best way. I know a lot of you are probably nervous to do that and don't know where to start, period. Okay. Then start reading the books and the podcast. It'll get you going. But anyway, yeah, that's my rant. There's not a cheat code. Nobody's coming to like save you. There's not like a course or a mentorship you're going to buy that all of a sudden you're like, wow, I got it. Like if you've been trying to do business or like grow or something for like a year, 2 years, and you haven't taken action, you just continually to buy courses and stuff, like congrats, you're funding their business of selling courses so they can sell more courses. Like there's no secret sauce. It's work hard. It's educate yourself, which is out there. Like YouTube, just go on YouTube. There's so many people that give out free information, right? My podcast, I give out free information. Like just go listen to people. Nobody has the secret. The secret is really just work fucking hard. Work hard, learn, take risks, and educate yourself as much as you can with the material out there. Books, podcast, YouTube. Okay. You don't have to pay people to learn. Yeah, and that's my rant. I just felt like ranting about that because I've been seeing a lot of that lately. I think that's it. So yeah, subscribe to my newsletter and please like and comment your any feedback on this or anything you want me to answer to. I would like to take some questions and stuff on it on this and just start diving into it more of what you guys want to hear. But yeah, wendellbutler.com. Go there. I got all my social media and stuff you can follow. I'm gonna trying to get into a lot more social media posting, just like teaching or just showing kind of the ins and outs of stuff. I don't have it. It just brings it back to like what I was saying, right? I just don't have time to do it because I'm focusing on growing my business. So like all these people that are posting a shit ton to sell you courses, they don't have a business that they're growing. They're growing the business of selling courses. Like it's, I don't know, it just pisses me off. It pisses me off that people fall for that and they pay for it, which I don't know. If you're dumb like that, cool, keep buying courses. But if you buy one, you should realize this is bullshit because nothing's going to change after. And again, they're going to post all the time that this person bought my course and they got this deal. Whoa. That's 1 out of 100. And it's because that one person actually took action, which they could have just got that deal without taking that course or going to the membership. If they just took action without it, they would have probably got that deal either way, right? I don't know. But anyway, go to wendellbutler.com and subscribe to my newsletter. Follow me on social media and like and comment and share this if you learned anything or you just thought it was funny. I don't know. Or if you I don't know, if you agree with what I was saying. If you don't agree with what I was saying, you're probably the one selling the courses, okay? And it probably hit you in a soft spot. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all for listening.